So hi everyone, welcome to this reading for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. We are looking at the energies surrounding the full moon in Cancer with this last lunar eclipse of the season and how it is going to affect Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs. So I've got 3 decks here which I'm going to be using. The first deck I'm going to pull 1 card from, and this will give us details of the energies that will be surrounding Aries at this time. I will then move on to use the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck for the main messages. These messages will consist of cards relating to what you need to release at this time. And then if you are successful with releasing these, what will you be rewarded with? I will then pull a card from the crystals deck, and this will be a crystal that you can use to help you for the next month ahead, to help you work with the energies that are surrounding you. Okay, so this is a full moon in Cancer. It is, for me, it is highlighting the area of family. It is highlighting nurturing and caring and home life. So it's all about what changes need to be made within the home, changes that need to be made within relationships, etc. But coupled with this lunar eclipse, this is the last lunar eclipse of the current season. The season started back at the in July of 2019. So this is very much the closing of what began in July 2019. So what was you doing then? Was you committing to something? Was you moving in a different direction, etc.? Did you commit to something and keep working at it? Because this is what this is all about. The closing is positive. It could be closing because it's no longer relevant for you. It's not part of your journey. It could be closing because you have finished preparation stages and it is now coming to fruition, etc. So if you have a think back to what you was doing last July and have a think about what could possibly be closing, what cycle has come full circle and is ending now. So I'm going to jump straight into the reading with the energy. What energy is surrounding Aries at the time of this full moon in Cancer and lunar eclipse? Whoops. A lot by the looks of it. I'm not taking all of that. Okay, what 1 card? There we go. Time out. So the energy is feeling very much like a timeout. So it is time for you to sit back and relax, probably do a bit of self-reflection, reflect over the year, look back, just take time for yourself, be caring towards yourself. With this full moon in Cancer, it is about the nurturing side. So I can't remember which sign it was. We had a card come out about self-acceptance and self-love. This is your time to do that sort of work. Rest, rejuvenate, enjoy is what I'm hearing. So for the main reading, move on to this Queen of the Oracle deck, Queen of the Moon Oracle deck, sorry. What is Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs needing to release at the time of this full moon in Cancer and lunar eclipse? What does Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs need to release at the time of this full moon in Cancer with the solar eclipse? Okay, so we've got 1 out. Is there anything else? There we go. Oh, and it's gone under the desk. Okay, so we need to release attraction. While I dig out this card. Sorry about that, I'm back. Okay, and boundaries. Okay. Again, Another sign so far, this is the fourth sign that I've actually done, and this is the second sign that has had attraction. The boundaries card has also been out. So it's quite similar energies that are about at the moment. So with this attraction card, I am feeling it is you releasing what you are normally attracted to. This is releasing all that no longer serves you, all of those things that are bad for you that you've wanted in your life. Let it go. I'm getting from this as well, see the bigger picture. See that there is more. See that there is better. It could pertain to relationships. It could be that you're being asked to take time out, review relationships that you've been in. What has attracted you to these people? These attractions, have they been worthwhile? Have they fulfilled you? Have they ended in disaster? Because what I'm feeling is very much with this card is just release what you have previously been attracted to. You're letting go of the old, and that will also pertain to people that you have been mingling with, be that friends, be it romance, etc. It is releasing them and letting them go. You are no longer attracted to that type of people because they are not what is in your highest good. So it's time to have a look at those that you have, things that you have been attracted to. Obviously, with any not so good attractions to drink and drugs, etc., we know they are not good for you. Even if they make you feel good for a little while, is what I'm hearing. If it's made you feel good for a little while, yes, but it's still not good. Apologies about that. My teenage son just walked in the door, so I had to go and sort him out. I've not seen him all day. He's been at school. Okay, so, right. So yes, with this attraction card, it is very much about giving up the things that you had previously been attracted to, things that no longer serve you, that no longer fit into your life. And what I'm feeling as well is that it's time to set some boundaries, okay? So stop. It's time to release letting everyone in, okay? It's time to put up some boundaries. Protect yourself. Protect your bubble. That's you in there, nice and safe. It could be that with the people that you've been attracting into your life, they are people that take from you. And I'm saying that in like a energetic way. So it's always that they are wanting attention, they are wanting this, they are wanting that, and it's quite draining on you. So it's time to release these attractions to people that are very much about themselves, that are want, and not caring about you. Let go of those that no longer serve. Put up your boundaries, be strong, be assertive. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, so if Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs can release the attractions to people and things that no longer serve them and put in force the boundaries, necessary healthy boundaries, what will they be rewarded with? What reward will come to Aries as a result of this hard work? What can Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs expect in their lives if they release all of this? Okay, so there's quite a few cards there. I'm not going to take that. I just want to, preferably, what is Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs going to be rewarded? How are they going to be rewarded for releasing what no longer serves them? Okay. Right, so we actually have 3. Okay, so firstly, I'm pulled to this self-reflection card. By releasing these people that are no longer serving you, these addictions that are no longer serving you, etc., I'm feeling that you will be in a place where you will be able to spend some time self-reflecting. With this time out, this self-reflection card goes perfectly hand in hand. Take the time to look into yourself and find out what it is that you want, what you desire, where you want to go in your life, what you want to bring into your life, who you want to bring into your life, etc. This is all about you looking deep within and following your soul, knowing where you are going. And by not having this drain on you, release this, it will remove the drain. It will give you the time to look within and seek what does belong to you. It will also move you forward. It will help you with your connections. It will help you with your roots. It will help you connect to yourself. It will help you to grow. Self-reflection, self-realization, setting boundaries, it is all going to add up to you growing, to you expanding, to you becoming who you should be. And I'm being drawn to this clock here. So yes, it will take time. It's not going to be like an instant thing that comes in. It's something that you're going to have to work at, and it is going to keep, going to take its time actually completing. But all of this is leading you to grow, and it is growing in a positive, healthy way. I'm just seeing this trunk of a tree. That is nature. It is healthy. It is fertile. It is good. So that's how you're going to be growing. You're going to be growing in a way that is very healthy for you. In addition, with this will card, this is very much about you asserting your own free will. It may be that you've been attracted to situations in the past where you haven't really been able to express your true feelings, your true wants, etc. It could be that you've been told that what you want doesn't matter, and it's probably quietened you a little bit, okay? But know that by setting up these boundaries, moving away from people that are no longer serving you, looking over your life, learning to understand yourself, that you will now be able to speak. You will now be able to communicate what it is you want. You are going to start becoming more and more assertive. The more you work at this, because that's what I said, it is about time, it is about growth, it is a slow process, but the more you work at it, the easier it will come to you, and the more freeing it will be too. So I'm going to move on to my crystal deck. Now this is a deck, I do like my crystals, I have crystals throughout the house, but this deck actually contains quite a few crystals that are more obscure ones, and I've pulled things in the past and I've like, oh, I must get one of those, because they, well, I love them. Okay, but basically this crystal, whatever crystal I pull for you now, it will be able to help you for the next month ahead or so. It will help you with your energies, the energies that are surrounding you. You can either carry it with you, meditate with it, etc. Okay, so I'm asking for a crystal. What crystal would Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising signs benefit from using at this time? What crystal do we have for Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising sign at the time of this full moon in Cancer. Aries, sun, moon and rising signs. They're not coming out. Loosen them up. Hey, there we go. Right. What? There we go. We have two. Excuse my pronunciations. As I said, I'm not an expert, but I do like my crystals. Okay, so this one is Moldavite, and it's all about grounding, connection and evolution. Goes perfectly, obviously, with all of this going on. You need to stay grounded. We do have the tree going into the ground here. I missed that aspect. So yes, about grounding, connection, connecting with the people that you should be connecting with, evolution, going from this into this, evolving and growing. So drawing this card signifies it is time to appreciate the good things already in your life and make plans to change what holds you back from fulfilling your intentions. Goes perfect with this reading. It says Moldavite aids the effects of other stones and is key in any transformational and healing work. The powerful stone facilitates working with the masters and other cosmic beings, opening and raising your own levels of cosmic consciousness. The energies begin by grounding the self, aligning the chakras and cleansing the aura, then raising your vibration. It is often used to work with a strong grounding stone after this experience to ensure you can bring the knowledge and messages you have received back to everyday consciousness. Okay, so with all of this, you could be ascending, you could be awakening, but it's very much about being grounded. You are evolving, you are becoming someone that you've not been before. You are recognizing what's not good for you and you're moving forward, and Moldavite will help you with that. I think it's quite a rare stone, crystal. I would be careful because I do know with Moldavite there are lots and lots of fakes out there. I don't know much about crystals, but I do know that with Moldavite it is quite expensive and it's rare. Okay, we then have apophyllite. Sorry. And this is all about release, attunement and astral traveling. So wow, yes, again, it's another card that is aligning you with spiritual gifts, etc. So it could very well be that you are going through all of this, what you've gone through with past connections, etc., is now causing you to awaken. I find, to be quite honest, a lot of relationship breakdowns can then flow into an awakening. It's what happened with myself, but the amount of people that I actually talk to that have the same experience, and it is very much that you have to hit rock bottom before you can then start picking yourself up. So it could be that at this time there is a lot of awakenings going on with you, Aries. Okay, so it says drawing this card indicates it is time to let go of whatever is holding you back or down. Consider your life carefully. What can you let go in order to move onwards and upwards towards your potential? And that's what we're saying with this previous one. It's and make plans to change what holds you back from fulfilling your intentions. It is very much about what is holding you back. It is very much about moving forward and letting go of all of that. Okay, so apophyllite, however, is a complex and confronting stone as it promotes truth, including the ability to see oneself and one's situation clearly with self-reflection. In facilitating past life connections, it can bring about the release of long held and suppressed emotions. So it could be that people that you've been connecting with in the past are actually karmic partners. They are karmic relationships that have become part of this life in order for you to move forward, to reach your potential, get where you need to get. Its connective properties help to ground and soothe this. So again, we've got the grounding. So often necessary growth, which will ultimately lead us to feeling calmer and more grounded. It promotes acceptance and of incarnation. Okay, so if you are struggling at the time, Aries, with this awakening process, then it is time to start accepting it and bringing it into your life. Okay, it is very much that this is your path, this is your journey. What is no longer serving you needs to be released so that you can bring in this new. So at this time, Aries, stay grounded. This apophyllite, oh sorry, I just don't know I don't know how to say it. It's easily obtained, so you could get a hold of some of that, and they do actually have a very similar properties in these two crystals. And as you can see, they're like color coordinated. It's green, heart chakra, so it is accepting yourself, loving yourself, being yourself, and expecting only unconditional love back as well. So work with these two crystals if you can. Obviously, if you can't get a hold of them, pictures will work just the same. Hold them in your hands, concentrate on them as you meditate. Feel the energy through the pictures. It will work. So that is your reading. It is very much about letting go, releasing the past, and becoming who you should be, who you should have been all along, seeing yourself clearly for the first time. And while you're going through this process, take time out. Don't stress, don't worry, it's hard going. Take the time to rest and relax when you need to. Even a 20-minute power nap during the day works absolute wonders. Okay, so if you are feeling this reading, please give me that thumbs up. Let me know that it is working for you. If you feel inclined, please click on that subscribe button. But having said that, thank you so much for being here with me. It really does mean the world to me. I'm sending you much love, much light, and many, many blessings. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.